Hell yes!
Hello.
Welcome back, bitches! Welcome back,
Hell
everybody!
yes! Hell yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited right now.
Hey, look what I can do to Mario!
Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes right now. No joke. I have tears in my eyes right now.
Yes, hello, everybody, and okay, hold on, before we do anything, let me, make sure, because I want to make sure I can...
Oh my god, I'm getting emotional right now. I did not expect this at all. Oh my
Yes, hello, everyone. Welcome back to pretty much welcome back to... Yeah, okay, I'm a little excited myself that I almost forgot our channel name again. Pretty much welcome back to our Super Retro Brothers and everything. So pretty much if you guys saw our very first episode, aka the last video and everything, Barney did a Let's Play on Super Mario 64, but he did the DS version. And originally I was going to play a completely different game and such. Originally I was going to play Jumpstart Advanced 3rd Grade and everything. However, the problem with that and everything was that when I was trying to play the game and everything, without the CD and such, I ran into a problem in that, like, the game did not save the progress whatsoever and everything. So pretty much, like, I figured that, like, alright, I'll have to, like, scrap that game in the near future. And, actually, originally and everything, like, I was also about ready to pick a completely different game to replace, like, Jumpstart Advanced 3rd Grade, but literally just this morning, pretty much, like, as I was thinking to myself, you know what? Since Bonnie's playing the DS version and everything, I pretty much, like, you know what? How about I go ahead and play, like, the original N64 version of Super Mario 64, a game that I played growing up as a child and everything. And pretty much, like Barney with the DS version, I also consider the N64 version to be, excuse me, not only my favorite Mario game and everything, but possibly my favorite video game of all time and such.
And I can see why.
Yes. So, pretty much, like, alright. So, pretty much, as you can see, I did play the game a little bit and everything as a practice run and such. So, I'm gonna be, basically, the way that, this Let's Play is gonna work and everything is that, like, much like Barney and everything, depending on, like, how many stars he's gonna collect and such, pretty much if he's gonna plan on, like, collecting 15 stars per part in, like, his LP, then pretty much for me, I'm gonna collect at least, 10 stars, pretty much 10 stars per part, on, my Let's Play on the original Super Mario 64 version and such. So, alright, let's stop the jibber-jabbing and go ahead and play the game.
Alright, this is interesting. This is gonna be a refresher for me because I completely stopped playing the original because, you know, after we decided, you know what, let's do the DS version, I was like, yeah, let me take a break. And now I'm very excited.
Yeah, so pretty much like, much like how, like, pretty much I was excited to see, like, all the changes that came from the original 64. Now it's Barney's turn to see, to pretty much see the game that was responsible for making the DS remake in the first place, and pretty much see, like, pretty much to see and experience all the changes for himself and everything, and where the changes, like, actually started and such. The very first obvious change and everything, pretty much you play as Mario throughout the whole entire game and such. Okay, well, actually, there is a Yoshi and everything, but he's not till, like, the very, very end of the game and everything.
The very end of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not until the very end of the game.
Yeah, but
if you're gonna say L is real, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no. Pretty much like, pretty much like how some people, like, fell for the Waluigi trick and everything, like, pretty much in the original N64, although Luigi is not in the game, it's not in the game in the final version, he was originally supposed to appear in the game, like, originally, when the game was being made and everything. But from what I understand and everything, like, pretty much, like, I think, like, the developers probably felt like, you know, it's probably gonna be, like, too much of a clusterfuck and everything. So pretty much they decided, you know what, let's just make it all about Mario from here on out and such. No two players.
From what I understand, there was an ultimatum. Either make the stages complex, or sacrifice it for multiplayer. And I think you know which one they went for.
Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much like, yeah, throughout this whole entire game, you're gonna be playing as Mario, no question about it. So, ciao! You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via warp pipe. Use the controller as a piece of cake. Press A to jump and B to attack. Pretty much like, yeah, for anyone that is asking, I am actually using the original N64 controller for this game and such. So pretty much I am playing this authentically. Press B to read signs too. Use the control stick in the center, in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now, head for the castle. And pretty much like, yeah. So pretty much, as the intro just said, just use the control stick in the center to move Mario around. You can do jump. Pretty much, yeah, just press jump with the A button. And while you're running, press jump once, twice, and then 3 times to do a triple jump. And actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and read some of the signs, because some of them actually do give you some hints. Go ahead. Actually, go ahead, Bonnie. You can read some of these.
Right. Climbing's easy. When you jump at trees, poles, or pillars, you'll grab them automatically. Press A to jump off backward.
Alright.
To rotate around the object, press right or left on the control stick. When you reach the top, press up to do a handstand. A handstand!
A handstand! A handstand!
Jump off from the handstand for a high styling dismount. Now that jump can either help you or hurt you.
Yes, it can. So pretty much like, alright, you see a tree? Look at me! I'm a tree hugger now! And just climb all the way up. And then press up again, and there you go. Here's your handstand. So yeah, let's see what Barney's talking. Alright. Alright, so that time we don't take any damage. But pretty much in later stages, depending on like how high you really climb and everything, yeah, you will actually take some damage and such. So anyway, alright, let's go ahead and head for the castle. But before we do that...
Alright, I'll change his voice. I'll do John Chancellor. He was the newscaster from NBC News.
Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. You can be like it too, bro. I don't mind.
I'll be John Chancellor. All right. Good afternoon. The Laggy 2 Bros here, reporting live from just outside the Princess's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. Actually, the Laggy 2 Bros is canon in the series, actually.
Yes, they are. And actually, fun fact, this is actually more for the Western version and everything. But for pretty much, like, even though, like, the game still uses, Peach's, like, you know, Western name is Toadstool, this game is actually the very first time where they are actually using her original name, Peach. Because, like, in the Japanese version, she was always referred to as Peach. But the American version, like, when Super Mario Brothers came to North America and everything, they renamed her as Princess Toadstool for pretty much, like, throughout the NES and Super Nintendo era.
Yeah, it took a while for the change to apply to the Western releases.
Anyway, yes, pretty much.
A seasoned cameraman will be shooting from the recommended angle, and you can change the camera angle by pressing the C buttons. If we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Take a look at the surroundings. Stop and press C. See ya. Press A to resume play. Switch area modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lucky 2 Bros.
Yes. Alright, so pretty much, at least for me, like, the only camera I'm really going to be using throughout the whole entire game is the Lakitu camera and such. And even then, like, I'm not really going to be using it all too much unless I just need to turn around for a quick moment and such. Because I will admit, and I do agree that, like, yeah, the camera definitely has not aged the best and everything, especially when looking back and comparing to, like, all the other, like, 3D games that came out way after this game came out and everything. But at the time and everything, like, you know, I pretty much had no doubt that, like, games like this were definitely very revolutionary at the time when they first came out and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have to basically put ourselves in 1996 when this game came out. So
pretty much not only 1996, but just more like the mid 90s in general. Cause yeah, keep in mind, like, you know, before the N64, like, you know, Sony had already just came out with the original PlayStation as well, and pretty much like yeah, they also bragged about like being the first like 3D game as well too back then.
That's true.
Welcome, no one's home. Now scram it, don't come back. So yeah, alright. So pretty much like kind of similar to the DS and everything. Aside of like, you know, some graphical changes and everything. Pretty much the only door we can go into right now is the Pabon battlefield and such. Before we do that, like, yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Toad. Why not? Hey, talk to me, you little bastard!
You want me to voice him?
All right, yeah.
All right.
I am glad to see you. The princess and I, and well, everybody, we're all trapped inside the castle walls.
But you're not inside the walls.
Inside the walls.
Bowser are still in the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own world and paintings and walls. Please recover the power stars, and as you find them, you can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting the one with the painting of Bob-omb inside. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed.
Why he hasn't sealed that? I have no idea. He's kind of stupid that way.
If you collect 8 power stars, you'll be able to open the door with the big star. The princess must be inside.
So yeah, pretty much like like I mentioned in the DS version and everything, they actually upped the star from 8 to 12 in that version.
And of course, you need Mario to, you know.
And pretty much like you need more. Pretty much you need Mario to battle Bowser and everything. Which thankfully we have Mario from the get-go and such, so we don't need to worry about that. Anyway,
you know, in terms of the paintings between this and the DS version, I prefer this one. I prefer this one much better.
Yeah, same here, honestly. Yeah, because honestly, like, you know, pretty much like, yeah, like, there are some paintings in the N64 version that definitely do look like, they definitely give more, like, a colorful feel to them when compared to, like, the DS version sometimes.
My favorite from the DS version that I think is better than the N64 version is, honestly, Jolly Roger Bay with the bubbles.
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Well, actually, fun fact, pretty much, like, the one with the bubbles, that was always there in, like, pretty much in the Japanese version of, like, Super Mario 64. Yes. That was only a change they added in the DS version to the North American release.
Yeah, but in the Western version of the original, they added the ship.
Yes.
The painting.
Yes, that's true. Anyway. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside of painting worlds. First, talk to the bomb buddies. Press B to talk. He'll certainly help you out, and so will his comrades and in other areas. To be signed, face them and press B. Press A or B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some of the other characters by facing them and pressing B. Alright. Actually, you know what? Since we did it for the DS, I'll do it for the 64. Why not? Talk to me!
Watch out!
Go ahead.
Watch out! If you wander around here, you'll be liable to be blasted by a water bomb.
And actually, speaking of water bombs, there's something else I need to say.
Go right ahead.
Unlike in the DS version, if you go to the area where the bombs are, you know, spinning around and where a cannon is, you'll still get hit by water bubbles even after you complete the mission.
Yes,
in the DS version, that doesn't happen.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, those enemy bombs love to fight, and they're always finding ways to attack. This metal has become a battlefield ever since the big bomb got his paws on the power star. Can you recover the star for us? Cross the bridge and go left up the path to find the big bomb. Please come back to see me after you retrieve the power star.
Alright, you know what, like, yeah, okay, so pretty much that's all we need to understand with that one, so yeah, let's go ahead, and while we go ahead, I'll also go ahead and explain another jump that was introduced in this game, the long jump. So pretty much all you need to do, and sometimes, alright, so pretty much you need to make sure that you don't do this. Don't press Z and A at the same time. If you press Z and A at the same time while running, you'll be doing a ground pound and such.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, press C first, and then press A, and then you'll be able to do your long jump.
Oop. 2 bombs in a row, that turned on.
Yep. Okay, actually,
go, try again.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try again. Let me try again.
Yeah, keep running, don't stop, remember.
Yeah. Don't stop till you get enough. There we go. Alright.
Okay, there we go. You got it.
Yep.
Right, got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Right,
I got it! I got it! We got it!
2 hours later.
Okay, I got it. Oh, God. Okay, and actually for this one, yeah, I'll go ahead and take the long way. Why not?
Yeah, you can go ahead and, go ahead. Let's do it because we didn't check this area.
Yeah, okay, I got it remembered. Alright, so. See? Then A. There we go.
There we go.
See? Then A.
Alright.
Whoop. And pretty much, yeah, alright, so pretty much the heart's still there, just like last time, and there he is, King Bob-omb. And you could also do, you could also do this dice jump, which I meant to do this way,
And it's much easier. That's one. Okay, so now that you reminded me, that's one thing I don't like about the DS version. They changed the way it works slightly.
Pretty much like how did they change it?
You need to basically do like you need to be running and then do the side jump. But in this one, it's very easy to do.
Yeah, pretty much all you gotta do for this one is just pretty much like yeah. As soon as you're ready to turn, press the A button, and then like yeah, you'll be able to do a sideways jump.
And it's much easier to do because I can't even tell you the amount of times those jumps saved my goddamn ass in the original.
I mean, I pretty much like yeah. Honestly, like yeah, there are a couple of jumps in this game that actually do like pretty much save you lots of time and such. When pretty much like yeah, as soon as you start like practicing this game down to a T and how like each of the jump buttons work and everything, sometimes like yeah, you can actually get through this game very quickly and such.
Very quickly.
Anyway, I'll
go ahead and do the build.
Okay. I'm the Big Ball Bomb, Lord of all blasting matters, king of the kabooms all over the world. I'll dare you scale my mountain. Well, right. By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may elude my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario! If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up in the back and hurl me to this royal tub? I think not! Alright, so pretty much like, yeah, much like in the DS version and such, once you get the Mario cap, whoop. Alright, well, first of all, don't let him do that. Pretty much like, yeah. Alright, so thankfully I didn't take any damage, so pretty much what you want to try to do is try to get behind him without being too close. And, alright, once you... Okay,
Ooh.
yeah. I gotta get behind. Yeah.
No.
Alright, you know what?
Stop. I will stop.
Yeah, okay,
don't
please
do the kick.
I can't.
No, stop first.
Why do okay? And okay, so I haven't fallen off yet.
What?
Just a little bit.
Ooh,
But that's okay.
that was so.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's try again.
All right, stop.
There we go. All right, so once you pick him up from behind, throw him up, and then just do it 2 more times. All right, now for this one and such, I'll even show it off. But for this one, as soon as he picks himself up, don't turn around just yet. Just wait for him to walk up first and then turn around.
Yeah, because if you do, he's gonna basically go in circles and you don't.
Yeah, pretty much he's gonna turn into circles with you and such. Oh, I get why. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, pretty much if you do that, yeah, he's just gonna go around in circles with you. So pretty much just wait for him to turn and do that. Okay.
You have to wait for him to start walking. That's the first thing.
All right.
There we go.
And there we go. What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. And pretty much that's your hint on how you pretty much like take care of Bowser. Actually, alright, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this also the first game where like, pretty much like in the Western version they changed his name from Koopa to Bowser?
Yes, this is the first time.
Yeah. Alright, so pretty much like starting with Mario 64 and everything, they pretty much like, changed some of the, they pretty much changed some of the character names from the North American names to their original Japanese names. Methinks my troops can learn a lesson from you. Here's your star, as I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select a star from the menu. Yeah, it's never gonna happen. Aw, man. Well, for now, farewell.
Here you go.
Yep, explode! Why did it explode? Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, actually, you know what? It makes sense. He is a star. Pretty much, he is a bomb. Bombs do explode. Anyway, let's grab the star with some style. We could try and get it. Oh well. Here we go!
Here we go!
And pretty much like, alright, so pretty much like in the DS version as well too. Actually first, you've recovered one of the power stars. Now you could open some of the sealed doors in the castle. Try the prince's room on the 2nd floor, and the room with the painting of Wong's fortress on floor 1. Bowser's troops are still gaining power, so you can't give up. Save us, Mario! Keep searching for stars. Alright. Anyway, much like in the DS version, for every star that you collect, pretty much like the course will also keep track of how many coins you've earned, and if you earn like 50 coins, you pretty much get a 1-up and such.
And if you get 100 stars, you get a star.
Pretty much like if you get 100 stars, then you get 2, then you get 1-ups twice and such. So pretty much like for every 50 coins you earn, you get 1-ups each. Anyway, alright, so for this one, I'm not going to talk about bombs just yet. I'll go ahead and just talk to Koopa. Alright,
Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the big bomb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. So how fast are you anyway?
Oh, very fast. Pretty much I'm very fast. Whatever that blue hedgehog is telling you is not true. I'm much faster than him.
Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the big mountaintop where the big bomb was? What do you say? When I say go, let's race. Let the race begin. Ready?
Go!
Set, go!
Alright. And for this one, I'm not going to be taking any warps and such. So pretty much like, yeah, the race is still as normal and everything. You can use warps if you want, just don't use cannons. Which, luckily for me, I did not open the cannon, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, because if you use cannons, that's
pretty much if you use cannons, he's still going to accuse you of cheating. And alright, for this one, I'll take the long way. Because pretty much like, yeah, no matter which path you took, no matter which path you take, as long as you don't like end up getting hurt a lot of times and everything, or do like dumb moves like that, pretty much you should be able to beat Koopa the Quick in no time at all.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta try to remember. Hold C for a little bit first, and then press A. And yeah, okay, so pretty much like while I'm doing this and everything, I actually do know why I had a little trouble. Pretty much like, ouch. I do know why I had a little trouble on like grabbing King Bomb and everything. Pretty much this like N64 controller I'm using and everything. The A button is a little bit stuck and such. So pretty much like yeah, it's very easy for me to like press the A button and everything, but I did not mean to press it and such. So pretty much for this,
you mean stuck as it that is stuck, you know.
I pretty much yeah, it's stuck and everything. And I pretty much like yeah, even just a simple tap of the A button and everything, like I pretty much will like trigger Mario to jump and everything. So pretty much it's one of those where it's just like, you know, pretty much like yeah, if I want to grab something and everything, I gotta make sure I don't press the A button at the same time as the B button. Because if you press A and B at the same time, they do a little like a jump kick and such.
All right, here we go. Whoa, you really are fast. A human blur. Here you go. You want it fair and square.
All right, give me a second, Mario. Whoa, I don't want it anymore. Let's get away from here. I don't want this thing. Oh, fine. Here, you know what? Let's try it again. Damn it! I'll get it one of these days. Alright. Alright, so that was star number 2. And now, here's star number 3. A star, pretty much a star that's only used in the original N64 version. And while I do that, here's another jump you can do. Press C, and press A, backflip.
Yep.
Alright, shoot to the island sky. Alright, so this is a star that's only in the N64 version. This was one of the few stars that was not carried to the DS.
The block to get the star is still there, but instead of releasing the star, you get coins instead.
Pretty much, yeah. So pretty much all you gotta do is talk to this pink bomb right here. Talk to me! We're peace loving bombs, so we don't use cannons. Hey, we're not racist, just like in the ones in the DS. Woo! But if you like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage!
And yeah, the opening animation is a little different than the
yes. Pretty much yes it is, because I pretty much like yeah, instead of like, you know, being like a 2-door open and everything, it's just a 1-door open. Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. You can reach the star on the floating islands by using the 4 cannons. Well, gee, I already knew what star it was by looking at the title. The fuck are you on, Mario? I don't know. What are you on? Use the control stick to aim, then press A to fire. If you're handy, you can grab onto trees or poles to land. And pretty much like yeah, there is a tree on this island and everything, which I'm gonna try to grab, but no promises. So pretty much, all right. So there are 2 cannons. I usually try to use and everything when trying to get the star. So the first cannon I'm gonna use is this one right here. And like I said, in pretty much in the original 64 version, pretty much if you think that like, you know, if you think that you are going to land pretty much where you want to land and everything, you're gonna have to aim just a little bit more higher to get where you need to get. And in this one, and I overshot it. That's okay.
Well, that's okay, because there's another cannon
yeah,
right there.
yeah, there is another cannon I can actually go to, and yeah, whatever. That's okay. I'll get over there. Pretty much like, yeah, as you saw right there, in the N64 version, pretty much like, once you shoot out of the cannon, pretty much if you hold the control stick forward or backwards, then pretty much you can either pretty much like, yeah, you can make Mario either shoot himself a little bit more further, or basically pull him back a little bit, so that way you can make your target wherever you need to land and such.
Yeah, I can see why you were saying that the A stuck. Oh my lord.
Oh well. Alright, so pretty much like, yeah, at least for this cannon, it's a lot more easier to use, because all you gotta do is just like, yeah, try to aim right here for this tree, and alright, there you go. I didn't grab onto the tree, but I still made it. So pretty much all you gotta do, hit the block, and then it's just start. Here we go! Bitch! Alright. Alright, you've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with a 3 on a star. You can come and go from the orbit course as you please. The enemies are even meaner, so be careful. And yes, that's true. One nice thing about Mario 64 is that, like, yeah, this game is very open and everything, so pretty much, like, yeah, you could choose to, like, you know, come back and finish up a course anytime you please and everything. Like, you don't literally have to, like, you know, go do a course and then pretty much, like, you know, stay on that course until, like, everything is complete and such. If for some reason,
that's what makes this game. That to me is what makes this game so much fun, because you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't have to worry about completing certain things in order.
Pretty much, yeah. So pretty much like, yeah. Spoiler alert. Once I get finished with this next star and everything. Oh yeah, I love this. I'm tired. You bored me. Get on with it. Okay, well, hurry. Okay, well, let me at least finish up this game. At least let me finish up this explanation first, Mario. Anyway, pretty much spoiler alert. As soon as I get done with this next star and everything, I'm gonna be doing it for Bob-omb Battlefield. I'm gonna leave Bob-omb Battlefield for now until I get like a certain item, and then come back to finish Bob-omb Battlefield much later and such. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this next star. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this next star. 8 red coins.
Finally get red coins.
Yep. Alright, so pretty much, yeah, much like in the DS, it's pretty self-explanatory. Finding 8 red coins, and pretty much they're all in the exact same spot as they were in the DS version. So here's number 1. And pretty much, before some people ask and everything, no, I'm not gonna get the 100 red coin. Pretty much, I'm not gonna do the 100 coin star and the 8 red coins in the same mission and everything. Basically, what I'm gonna do and such is that, like, after I get every star from like each of the cores, then I'll do the 100. Then I'll do the 100 coin missions and such. So pretty much, like, as soon as I get like the last star in Bob-omb Battlefield and everything, then pretty much I'll end off each course by doing the 100 coin mission and such in this game.
I always leave those for last because they're very time consuming.
I do know they are time consuming and such. That I do know, yes. But at least for me and everything, like, you know, pretty much at least for me, like, the way I see it and everything is that, like, you know, pretty much, like, as long as I'm still in the course and everything, I already got, like, you know, every star that I needed to get from the course and everything, I might as well do the 100 red coin, the 100 coins. The 100 coins, like, right now and everything, and get them out of the way and such. And, alright, well, at least I still didn't fall. So let's see here. Now I should be able to grab onto the tree. Here we go. And, oh, I almost did it.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, now this star right here, pretty much is a star that neither Barney or me could get just yet until we get the wing cap and such. So pretty much as soon as I get done completing this star and everything, I'm basically gonna go ahead and move on to a different course.
Yeah, because we can't.
Oh, okay.
Because we can't do it. Oh, you see that? Yeah, that was in the US version. That was removed, thankfully.
Pretty much. Although thankfully, like, at least in this one and everything, like, they're pretty easy to dodge and such, so you don't have to worry that much about it. And yeah, pretty much like yeah, as soon as you see that star space right over there, pretty much you know that like that pretty much that star space will always be there for like red coin missions and such. Pretty much kind of similar to like how pretty much kind of similar to where like you know when you see like you know a glass ball and everything, and you know either one or two things. Either you gotta get 5 silver stars, or it's gonna be a switch star.
Exactly.
Alright. Here we go, bitch! High score, technically, even though technically it's not really much of a high score, so you gain coins. Anyway, alright, so yeah, I'll come back to my bomb battlefield later, and you know what, I'm gonna let Barney decide. What do you want to do first, Barney? Want Womp's Fortress, or do you want the slide?
To change things up, let's do Womp's Fortress.
Alright, we'll do Womp's Fortress, and I think we should be able to do every single star here, actually.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Reactor, yeah, we already know that.
Alright.
Yeah,
alright.
This one's pretty much identical in the DS version, so
it is.
There's not much different. There's not much.
And pretty much like yeah, in terms of like the stars and everything, every single star except for one is pretty much like the exact same as it is in the DS version.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back.
Oh yeah, let me do this first. All right. Hello, allow you 2 bros cutting in with a live update on Mario's progress. He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. Yeah, which is basically for the piranha plant, which we'll explain in just a moment. The trick is this: he has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. And wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can take a look around using C right and C left. Press C down to view the action from a distance. You can't move the camera any further. The buzzer will sound. This is the Lucky 2 Bros signing off.
So yeah, as you can see, yeah, I press it down right here, and pretty much you get kind of like this top-down view right here and such. Anyway, hold on a second. Hey, I have a package here for a little piranha plant. I just want. Hold on, I gotta do this. Okay. Hey.
Remember, you have a different controller, so.
Hey, I just want to know, did you order some knuckle sandwich?
They do respawn though, so you gotta be very careful.
Yeah, he does respawn, so you do need to be careful on that front right there. Alright, and pretty much for this one, I'll also take the long way, because why not? And actually, okay, so pretty much like, alright, so you don't always have to punch the piranha plants. If you want to do it faster, you could also do this. Just pretty much jump and dive, and pretty much there you go.
Okay. Oh, and he woke up.
Yeah. I don't care about him. He was not cool. He was not cool enough to get a knuckle sandwich. Alright, so these swamps right here. A little interesting fact about these swamps. You stomp on them once, you get a coin.
Yeah, that's true.
So pretty much if you stomp on them 5 times, you get 5 coins. But if you do a ground pound, you get the 5 coins.
Yeah, that's how I discovered that in the DS version. Actually, I thought, hey, what if I jump on them and you get coins?
Pretty much like pretty much like you have 2 methods of getting coins, and pretty much spoiler alert. But in the next part, when we do the 100 coin mission for this game and everything, pretty much like this is one of the very few courses where pretty much getting 100 coins, and this one is very easy.
Oh yeah.
It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still walk all over us. Hey, didn't I say this exact same thing before? I'm getting a case of deja vu, man. Did you ever say thank you? No. Well, you're not gonna wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. You got a problem with that? Just trying to pal me, whip, huh? No comment. A what?
What?
A 2. Woo! And a 3. Oh, cross again! I'm just a stepping stone after all. I will grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's try something different. Okay. You ready? Well, okay, not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it.
Oh god, I'm having such a great time with video games, Mario. It's the fun. This is the best thing ever.
What? Thank you. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I can tell the A button's stuck because you're having trouble doing the long jump.
Alright, so to the fortress, and pretty much same thing as before. I feel like walking today. Let's go!
Oh yeah, those eyes were removed in the
yes, so pretty much like, so pretty much those extra islands that you saw were actually moved. But actually, this has changed. This has changed from the DS, because if you remember in the DS, you saw a red block with a question mark on it. However, this little green block, and actually, let me see, does it actually say right here? Alright, yeah. Alright, so there are special caps, the red, green, and blue blocks. Step on the switch, and the hidden courses activate cap blocks. And each of these cap blocks actually has their own actually little caps, pretty much as the sign says. What do each of those caps contain? Well, you'll find out much later.
Yeah. Originally, fun fact, Mario, Wario, and Luigi were supposed to have their own blocks.
Actually, yeah, I do, pretty much I believe that.
But they were cut basically to you know, have all of them use just the same block.
Ah, okay.
Because it would have been pointless to, you know, just have to change to Luigi, you know, get the block, and, you know, it would have been pointless, so it's best to have
that's true. Okay, yeah, pretty much, alright, pretty much on that front, I can understand where they're coming from with that one. But actually, yeah, let me show you real quick. There's a red coin, so pretty much here's the red coin that was changed in the DS version.
That's right.
Yeah, so pretty much I believe for that one, I believe the red coin they changed is the one that was with those 3 piranha plants in the flower field and such.
Yeah, which actually, let me go ahead and say, you guys already saw in the previous Let's Play, but you guys saw that that flower field was added for the DS version. That's not in the original, so you can see right there. It's just pinball.
Right. Okay, wait for that platform.
Okay, jump.
Jump
Again. And elevator times.
Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, we're gonna try again. What's this? Yeah! There we go! I got one style in. YOLO! Do we even say YOLO anymore? Anyway.
Yes.
Well, I just did. Alright, shoot at the blue wire. Okay, alright, so for this one, alright, so seeing that I do actually have Mario, I'm actually gonna try the trick, actually. So pretty much like, so pretty much in this one, there are 2 options. You could actually open up the cannon, which I'm not gonna talk to you. And, okay, so technically this is the first course to introduce the blue switch. So again, I'll go ahead and let the sign explain. Alright, break open the blue coin block by pounding the ground with the Z button. One blue coin is worth 5 yellow coins. But you have to hurry, the coins will disappear if you're not quick enough to collect them. Too bad. Yeah. Pretty much as it says, so okay, I'll go ahead and at least show it off. Alright, so you hear the timer ticking and everything. So if I collect these 2 blue coins right here, I just stand here and wait. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, once they're gone and such. So if you ever need to get those blue coins, you better get them very fast, especially if you're going for the 100 coins. Anyway.
Yeah, that switch is very that switch is always very annoying to me because they last so little that you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, okay.
Not yet.
I'm gonna get it! Okay, there we go. I just hit my head. I'm about to do that. Now!
Okay, no, switch it.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay.
You almost got it.
Hold
Alright, okay, switch the camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, you almost got it.
Okay. Look at this!
Okay.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later. Okay, yeah, you
I'm gonna get a nosebleed by the end of this.
remember, you need to do.
Pretty much you can't do it. It's just like, you know, it's been so a while since I've done this trick and such.
Fair enough. It's been a while since you played the game too, so. Oh, alright, I almost had it that time. Almost. what I would recommend do. All right, switch the camera a little bit.
Let me try it this way, because honestly, I like this camera better. All right, there we go. We finally did it. All right, not too bad.
It's doable this way, but it's gonna take a little bit of practice.
Yeah, pretty much just gonna take a little bit of practice. So like, if you don't feel like pretty much doing that your way, and like I said, you can always use the cannon as well too.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the red coins. And pretty much again, like I said, I'm not doing it. Pretty much, I'm only gonna do the 100 coin mission as soon as I get done with everything in Whomp's Fortress.
Woo!
Yeah.
Boy, that was.
Yeah. So pretty much after I get done with like blast away the wall, in the next part, pretty much literally in the next part. Actually no, like okay, actually there's two things I could actually do in the pretty much in the next part of Mario 64. But pretty much like pretty much either one way or another, like yeah. In the next video. Pretty much, one of the stars that we will do is our first 100 coin star.
All right, so this is gonna make the Let's Play a little bit more interesting.
Yes.
All right. And as we saw at the very end of our very first Let's Play of the S version, we're gonna take a very interesting way of playing the game.
Yes. So pretty much at least like with the way Barney's gonna play and everything, at least from what I'm seeing so far. For pretty much like most of the courses and everything, he's going to do every star that he at least can for now and such. Pretty much save the 100 coins to the very end and everything.
Not just that, but as you saw, that I made a glitch and I basically drained the mod.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did actually. Which pretty much at least for me, don't expect me to do any kind of glitches. All right, I'm not. Pretty much, I'm not good at doing any kind of glitches myself.
Can you do BLJ?
BLJ? No, like, okay, honestly, like, I have seen, like, honestly, I have seen a gameplay of, like, a Mario 64 BLJ and everything, and honestly, at least to me, like, I might be tempted to do it, but honestly, like, just from the gameplay that I saw of it and everything, I can imagine that, like, I would rage quit on that game very hard.
You do need to practice it, because I did try it. You have to practice it, because...
Yeah.
It does take a lot of your thumb to get it right.
Pretty much. Because like yeah, from what I understand and everything, like yeah, pretty much like it's a game where pretty much like we're pretty much like if you're not like all that careful and everything, and like yeah, you can expect a lot of glitches happening into you on that game.
Exactly. All right, this part.
Okay.
Yeah, what I always do is I walk slowly. I basically.
I mean, like, yeah, pretty much I do try to walk slowly, but like I said, like, pretty much pretty much the camera is one of the few things that have not aged the best.
Not at all. I agree.
Hey, you know what? I'm angry. Fuck you. Ah, damn it. Go back to sleep.
Speaking of, oh, by the way, I was gonna say, speaking of Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Pretty much for those that have not played like the original like Mario DS just yet and everything, wait till we get to Luigi. That's all I'll say.
I mean, can he even be considered Luigi? He's not Luigi.
I mean, okay. I mean, to be fair, like pretty much like yeah. If anyone could jump like that high, like extremely high and everything, has like a bit of like a flutter jump to him and everything, he can like pretty much like see actually like not only see but like capture ghosts and everything. You might as well be like, ah, dang it. Okay, actually, I think I can save myself. There we go. Nope. Oh well. Nah. All right. First death right here, folks. First death. It's probably not gonna be the last.
You know what was my most rage quitting death?
What was it?
On the DS version.
What was it? What?
I saw on Hazy Maze Cave. There's the poison.
Yes.
Well, let's just say that the stupid Monty Mole, came out of nowhere and I died. I really hate the Monty Moles in this game. I really hate them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
They're so annoying.
They are. They can, pretty much they can definitely be annoying.
Oh, and guess who's also annoying? The snippets. Those snippets that blow bullets at you.
Well, thankfully in the N64 version, pretty much depending on like how I do in HMA's cave, pretty much at least by the time I get to that like a toxic maze, I'll already have the metal cap with me.
Oh yeah, the metal cap is definitely gonna help.
Yeah.
Big time. Okay, stay still.
I'm not gonna worry about you.
Ignore the one up.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like for some of the one-ups that like appear like that, sometimes it's not worth to go after them.
Not at all. They changed their behavior in the DS version. Now they basically they will follow you.
Whoop. Yes, yes, which is something that like I've actually noticed like pretty much when I was watching Barney playing the DS version and everything.
Which definitely is much more easier, honestly.
It is. I gotta be a little careful because I know that like the bullet bill is over there, so
gotta be very careful because they hurt big time.
There we go. Alright, this one, and there we go.
Yeah. Like I said, I was gonna say, yeah, the bullet bills hurt like hell.
Actually, you know what? Alright, so seeing as I like I need 2 more coins, let me get 2 more. Alright.
I go ahead and
Alright, there we go.
Yep.
Alright, and pretty much as you can see, I got my extra life. You recovered 8 of the power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. Bowser's just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? Actually, no. I hear no one calling. Last time I heard someone calling was Peach. Well, actually, no, not Peach. I mean Bowser. Bowser. Yes, that's what I mean to say.
You know, this game is so relaxing that I can just picture Mario taking a break, he being like, she can be rescued whenever the fuck I want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, this is a very open world game, alright? This is a very open world game, and I mean, like, to be fair, like, what the fuck does Bowser even do to Peach outside of just kidnap her? She's fine.
And there's an old friend.
Yep.
Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? Press and hold A to grab on. Release A to let go. I'll take you whatever the fuck you want. As long as my wings hold out. Watch my shadow and grab on. Now he behaves differently than on the DS version.
Yes, he does actually.
Much different.
So pretty much at least for this one, what you want to do, you want to basically, basically control him with the stick, and pretty much it's like you said. As soon as you're ready for him to to drop you, all you need to do is release the A. So I want to try to get to the cage. I think I might have overshot it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna drop right here. Alright. Now, basically, as it says, now Fred not, pretty much, like, if you fail...
He does respawn.
Yeah, pretty much he will spawn. All you gotta do is just wait for his shadow to come back.
And also, you gotta be careful, because if you fly for too long, he's basically gonna...
yeah, pretty much, if you do fly for too long, and pretty much, like, he will actually drop you himself.
Does he warn you that he's getting tired in this version?
No, he does not. Pretty much, like, pretty much, like, pretty much, like, as soon as he feels like dropping you, he'll just drop you.
Okay, because in the DS version, they added a little warning. Okay. He says something to the effect of, oh, I'm getting tired. Let go, and bye-bye.
Pretty much. Oh, I'm getting tired. You're fucking fat. Bye-bye. Alright, one more star, and then we'll call it an episode. And hey, pretty much, I hope you guys like a hour-long episode for the very first, episode of my gameplay. But luckily, that the next star that we're getting is a very short one. Will you fucking talk to me? Hi, I'll prepare to get it for you.
I love how these bubble bodies just cut straight to the chase.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much like, you know, they're equivalent to that, like, a dad, like, pretty much like, they're equivalent to that, like, a dad where, like, you know, pretty much every time, like, you know, their son or daughter is about ready to come up to him, he's about like, alright, how much do you want this time? Alright. So, alright, so yeah, pretty much like, as Barney pointed out in the DS, pretty much you don't take damage when firing the wall, but in this version, you do take a little damage, but like I said, it's not that much big of a deal. Just grab yourself a coin, so.
It was just one, you know, one power, you know, thing, whatever, so.
Yeah. Now, you could actually, like, alright, now pretty much also in the N64 version, if you wanted to, you could actually use the cannon again just to get to the star, but pretty much, like, I like to do it this way.
I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you.
Alright, so pretty much we got 10 stars right there, and pretty much, yeah. Alright, so pretty much that will do it for the very first episode of pretty much of my gameplay of the original Mario 64 for the, well, Nintendo 64 and everything. So, Bonnie, pretty much, now that you got to see the original 64 after so long, thoughts on, pretty much thoughts on the original game so far?
Alright, so first off, I had no idea you were gonna pick this. As soon as I saw that title screen, you saw my reaction. I was like,
I did.
Yeah!
Oh I did. Pretty much I did.
Oh my god. Honestly, compared to the DS version, it's still the same game. Still fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are very different, but it's a fun game. It's a very fun game.
Pretty much it is still a fun game. And like I said, pretty much like, pretty much as the old saying goes, you ain't seen nothing yet. So pretty much like, pretty much like, there's still, no doubt that like, you know, the more we continue of like you playing the DS version and then me playing the original 64 version, we are definitely going to be seeing a lot more of the differences as we go along and everything. And pretty much I'm looking forward to see like what has changed between the 64 and the DS version.
And after we get done, we'll answer the question: which one's better, the original or the DS version?
Pretty much, yeah. You know what? Like, as long as we're doing it this way and everything, I don't see why not and such. So. Alright, folks, pretty much like, so pretty much if all goes as planned and everything, and if Barney pretty much still wants to, like, you know, pretty much have each part to where, like, it's gonna collect 15 stars in total and everything, and I collect 10 stars, then, pretty much, like, at the very least, we should be at least, at the very least, we should be either, like, close enough to, actually, wait, let me, do a little quick math, because we do 15... Okay, actually, you know what? No, okay. Actually, we do have time for at least 2 more stars. Because, like, if he does 15... Because, like, if you do 15 stars, that's gonna be, like, 10 parts for you. So I want to... so if I want to do 10 parts, I need to do 12, actually. So you know what?
Well,
let's go ahead.
Well, let's go ahead and do it.
Alright, let's go ahead and do our very first 100 coin mission. Now, for the 100 coin mission, like, I always try to at least, like, do the 8 red coins if I can. If I don't do the 8 red coins, I usually pick, like, a different star to where, like, pretty much, like, I have a greater chance of getting the 100 coins and everything. Alright, so for pretty much for 100 coins...
First of all, let's go ahead... okay.
Okay, alright, actually, go right ahead and say what you want to say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, first of all, let's go ahead and get the blue coins, the ones that are the Switch.
Alright, so pretty much, like, I will be getting the blue coins the most, so, pretty much for any coins that do have blue coins, get those blue coins right now as fast as you can. And then pretty much, like, once you get every single blue coin that you can find, and pretty much getting the rest of the coins will be very easy from here on out.
I don't recall that crate being there in the DS version.
Actually, I don't think it was there in the DS version either. We might, pretty much we might have to take another look once we get to Wong's Fortress again.
Because I do believe the first time it does appear in the DS version is actually in Hazy Maze Cave.
Ah, interesting. Well, I do know that, like... Oh, okay, actually, no. I think, like... I think what they did and everything, I think, like, they replaced, like... I think they might have replaced these with, like, the bricks and such. I think that's probably what they did.
Yeah. I think that's what they did, actually. I get.
And there you go. 20. All right, so pretty much you got 20 coins right there, right off the bat. And throw this.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay. So we're in them. All right. So we're in them. They flew off the stage, but that's okay.
No biggie.
Yeah, because pretty much like like I said, Warp's Fortress is very easy to get 100 coins and everything. So, so pretty much like you won't have to worry too much about running low on coins. And if you want, you can always get like the 8 red coins as well too. Because 8 red coins that counts as like 2 yellow stars, or at least 2 yellow coins.
Help. Those do help. So yeah.
Yeah.
The same cannot be set for one particular stage, but we'll get to that soon.
Alright, up to you. And I believe that's the last piranha plant, so we're all good from here on out. Yeah, we gotta wait for you.
Yeah, now we gotta focus on getting the other points.
Which honestly, like I said, it's not. That's not gonna be too hard. Everything, because if you remember a certain enemy that like I was ground pounding and everything, we'll be able to get at least 20 more coins from them in total. So honestly, okay. So as soon as I get back up there, honestly, you know what? Nah. Okay. Honestly, you know what? I have a better way. So yeah, let me get these first. All right, now we got 80. Yep.
Are you talking about the warp?
Yes. Pretty much we're gonna take the warp for this one. Cause why not? So do a little slide.
There we go.
There you go. And I believe if you climb this flagpole, you should be able to get a 1-up as well too. Let me check. I don't remember if you do or not. Yep, you do. And there you go. Whee! Alright, so let's go one at a time. 1, 2, 3. Just need 2 more. 4, 5. Okay. And now.
There
you go.
Alright.
And now all we need is just 10 more from this one, and there we go. Got our first one to start.
Okay,
Alright, now luckily for the yellow coins, like, they don't disappear right away and such, so... pretty much alright, so if I miss one, it's no big deal. Like I said, I do know where I can get some other coins. Alright, so I just need one. Let's see. Okay, I was actually gonna get one from the turntable, but you know what? Nah. I'll get one from over here. Whoop. Okay. That could have gone better. Ah, dang it. Hold on. Can I save us up? Can I save us up? Nope. Too late. Alright. Okay, well, I gotta do that all over again. Yeah.
Well, at the very least, this game's very forgiving, so...
It is very forgiving.
Alright, so I don't mind.
Yeah. And pretty much like I said, you all saw right there, like, yeah, getting 100 coins from this one is not... getting 100 coins from this one is really not all that long and such.
Not bad. It's not that bad either.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And pretty much like I already know like what star what star I want to do to pretty much cap off this first part. You know what? I'll get you two as long as you're up here.
Oh god, you know what I just remembered?
What?
Toy Story 5 comes out this year.
Actually, yeah, you're alright. It does come out this year. And pretty much, like, at least from, like, what I've seen from some people and everything, some people, pretty much some people are just like, another one? Really?
Really? I was one of those people, but then I saw that the one of the guys that wrote the very first one and directed Finding Nemo and Wall-E is directing it, and I'm like, okay, we're in good hands.
I mean, yeah, like, pretty much I don't doubt that, like, you know, pretty much, like, yeah, pretty much, like, yeah, there might be some people that might, like, still enjoy the movie for what it is, either way and such.
I'm gonna try to go into it not biased, because Toy Story, the first one is my favorite film of all time, so, you know, I'm gonna try my best not to go with bias in.
Yeah,
but,
that's
you know,
fair.
I'm pretty sure you saw the teaser, didn't you? Or you haven't
I haven't seen the teaser just yet, but I have seen, like, you know, the poster and everything. And honestly, given, like, you know, the villain, or at least, like, the supposed villain of the poster, I think I might have a good idea what the story might be about.
I have a feeling as well, but let's see what happens.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We finally got our first 100... Yeah, alright, here we go. Our first 100 coin star. Alright. Now you can do either one or two things, because pretty much, like, with a 100 coin star, you don't actually jump out of the pain and such. Pretty much, like, yeah, you literally just save right here in the course, and you can either do one or two things. You can either exit the course through the menu, or if you want to get some extra lives, then all you gotta do is just, like, you know, collect the star that, like, either you've already collected or you're about to collect, and then pretty much you'll get your 2 extra lives.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Honestly, my money for this year is on the Mario Galaxy film that's coming out and Toy Story 5.
Honestly, like, yeah, that's a good bet and such. Whoop, up, alright.
Ooh, boy. That was something.
There we go. Alright, we got 11 stars. We need one more. And I know just a star to get. Come on, Mario. It's time to take you to the sky.
Oh yeah, the
Here we are.
yeah, there it is.
The wing cap. Oh, hey, I saw it. I wonder what happens if I was to stare into it and such. Ah! Welcome to the wing cap course. Step on the red switch on top of the tower in the center of the rainbow ring. When you trigger the switch, all the red blocks you find will become solid. Try out the wing cap, do a triple jump to take off, and press Z to land. Pull back on the control stick to go up and push forward to nose down, just as you would when flying an airplane. Alright. Now for this one, alright, so these courses do actually contain secret stars. And pretty much each of the secret stars are the same thing. Grab 8 red coins.
Yeah. I'll let you focus because this mission sucks.
Yeah, it does take... Okay, alright, I already failed on this one, so you know what? To spare myself the trouble. Okay, I died anyway, but that's okay. Because thankfully, at least in these courses, I don't lose a life. So pretty much I can just, like, do this as many times as I want until I get the star and such.
Yeah, the same thing again. Alright, so go ahead and...
Yeah.
Right,
to be honest and everything, that statement's always gonna pop up until I, like, press the red switch and such.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing happens in the... yeah, we already talked about.
Okay, hold on. Alright, let's try this again.
Let's go ahead and... Ooh!
Okay.
Let's go ahead and activate it.
Yeah, activated. And yeah, now all the wing caps will be, all the wing caps will be activated and such. And we can also exit the course too.
And we don't have that stupid text bothering us again, so...
Yeah. And pretty much like, not only do we don't have the text, but the sunlight is gone, but fret not. Pretty much like, if you still want to get the 8 red coins, all you gotta do is just look up.
Alright, I'll let you focus, because this mission sucks.
I'm just gonna try to follow the path of the yellow coins if I can. Because, like I said, it's been a very long time since I've done this course and everything, and honestly, like, yeah, doing this again has reminded me on, like, you know, the first time I've done this course and everything, and the many times I've struggled with it as a kid.
This might be one of the worst courses in the whole game.
Honestly, it's not too bad and everything. Like, I pretty much just a course that lets you, like, get used to the wing cap and everything. Like, honestly, like, yeah, just honestly, just the annoying part about it and such is, like, one, not only do, like, you know, pretty much, like, you have to get used to controlling the wing cap and everything, which, okay, honestly, I will say right here, I don't like the wing cap all that much, honestly.
Honestly, I don't like it that much either because it's very fucking tedious to control.
Pretty much not only tedious and everything, but sometimes it feels a bit wonky to control as well too, from time to time. Pretty much as I said, like, you know, you could either, like, you know, pull yourself back up to get yourself some extra strength, but even when you do that, like, you only go up, like, so very high and everything that, like, sometimes it's not even worth it to do it. Like pretty much, like, yeah, like, if you want to get, like, you know, some very good, like, speed and everything, I would recommend just using a cannon and such.
Yeah.
I do know where they are, and okay. Alright, thankfully, at least for this one, you can actually get them without, like, you know, without having to go, like, super high and such. Alright, so pretty much I think all I need to do right here. Alright, so all I need to do is just try to get it. Alright, so yeah, all I need to do is just get enough height, and I should be able to get it.
Alright,
There you are. Okay, I know where to go. Get another wing cap just in case.
yeah,
And pretty much, like, yeah, that's another thing with the wing cap as well too. Like, I pretty much, like, you know, you have to listen to the music very carefully and such as well too, because that music actually sometimes acts. That music basically acts as like your timer of sorts, where pretty much, like, yeah, as soon as the music is getting ready to stop and everything, then pretty much if you don't land on the ground as fast as you can, and pretty much you're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
All right.
And I realized it lasts much shorter in the original than in the DS version. The DS version lasts like 2.5 minutes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, then, probably, alright, probably what we, will do, cause, like, in the, very next episode, when we go back to, Bomb Battlefield and everything, pretty much, like, yeah, we'll go ahead and probably, like, try and time it and such, and see, like, just how long, like, does the wing cap actually last in terms of, like, you know, turns out, like, just this game in general and such.
Because I counted the number of loops. There's 3 loops in the DS version, and this one I think there's only 2 loops.
There is only 2 loops and such, which, yeah, I think now that I think about it and everything, I think, honestly, I think the 2 loops, like, does give you, like, does give you enough to, like, have the wing cap last for about, like, 1.5 minutes at the very least. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, so pretty much alright. Now I got the 12 stars, so now we should, I should be able to be at the same pace as, Barney and such with his, 64 DS gameplay and such. So anyway, guys, this has been ZecoaTheDiesel saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this very first episode of my version of Mario 64 for the original N64, hit that like button. And if you guys are super excited to have me and Barney go back to playing the DS, going back to playing the DS and 64 versions of Mario 64 respectively, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, if you guys got any games you want for me or Barney to try out and play in the near future, you can list them in the comments below and everything. And pretty much, much like Barney said in the last video, we cannot post links as of yet until we get, like, a growing audience and such. So once we have our growing audience, we'll make sure to send you some links so that way you guys can like go right ahead and check out our other YouTube channels and everything. But pretty much in the meanwhile, we are very excited to get this game, to pretty much get our games going and everything, get this channel going and everything. And I will say up front as well too, we do not know when these videos are going to get recorded, and we do not know when they're going to get published and such. So it's not like going to be my gaming channel. We're pretty much like going to expect a game like every week or so, or every other day, depending on the game and up. So these will be more sporadically and everything.
We're gonna wait until we decide on a schedule. You know, we'll discuss that in the next couple of weeks or months. You know?
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, guys, it's been ZecoaTheDiesel with my good friend
Bonnie Bot 7,
and we'll see you guys at the very next episode, which in Barney's case is going to be the next episode of Mario 64 DS, and in my case, I'll see you guys in the next episode of the original Mario 64. So until then, take care, everybody, and bye bye.
Here we go.
Here we go, bitches!